So today what we're doing is we're just going to try and get that fuel issue sorted. What we've done already, if you look down here, is we have taken the top off, and it was just that the metering valve was stuck. However, since we had it off, we thought we would clean it up, and we took the front plate off. This is what we were greeted with: slime. I think that oil's been in there a little while, so I think we're going to just get that all cleaned up a little bit, get the plate cleaned up. And yes, that is oil. So that's what we'll be doing. I'm going to take the pump away, get it all cleaned up, get it all sorted, resealed. I'm going to buy a resealing kit, and then we'll get on with it. Hopefully it'll run. Okay, so welcome to my very humble home workshop, where I have a wall, some shelves, another wall, and a door, and a roof, and a light, and electric. Isn't it amazing? And a workbench. It may be small and extremely quaint, however, it does the job needed. I have a heater. What else can I ask for? Today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be disassembling and repairing this pump. We're going to start by taking the top off, the pipes off. Then we'll look at taking this nut on the inside of there out. It's a bolt, sorry, an Allen bolt, hex head bolt. Just disassembling it all. I've got a repair kit, so all of the gaskets and seals and O-rings and copper washers that it needs, all of this will be taken off. Hopefully, once I put everything back in, everything's tightened, everything's clean, it should let diesel to the injectors. And hopefully the B414 will run. So my first thing is to take these two nuts off. And then I'll show you when them nuts are off. So continuing on from where we left off, I now have the top off the pump. I'll show you all the inner workings. So if we have a look here, this is your governor plate, and this is your metering valve. Metering valve sits down in that hole there. And the governor plate sits down in there. You have to make sure it goes behind that collar. So it goes in there. And that metering valve, you have to get down into that hole. Easier said than done with one hand. Go. And that's in that place down there, behind that collar. And that governor can pull the stop on and change the metering valve. This is the stop here that is on the stop lever. It goes in there and pushes your metering valve closed, therefore shutting your fuel off. That's how you stop your tractor. There's various other workings. Little 1/4 inch bolt with a locking tab, which goes in there. And then two other, which was other studs for the top cover. One going there, one going there. They all come off. There's the inside of the top. Need to look out for making sure that spring goes back onto the correct one. That hole and that hole, and this holds the spring on the other side. Little rivet type thing. So as far as I've got, but thank you. I'm sorry, but sometimes you just have to clean your diesel injection pump in the sink. Sometimes that's just how this works. mechanic life. So, a little update on the 414. We have the pump disassembled. This is the governor and the governor weight, so pull that up. See how the weights fly out, and that moves the governor plate. Then we've got the bit that goes onto the pulley, which goes onto this end, I believe. Yeah. And then that end goes into this, which is the pump head, which has these little rollers. These rollers are pressurized by the oil, sorry, not oil, the diesel, which pushes them out, and they roll on this little cam track, which obviously has your 4 cylinders. This is your little timing marks, so it'll open it a little bit, close a little bit, and then you get your full, that's your power stroke. So you get your up to top dead center, which is about there, just off top dead center, it gives a little bit of fuel, a little bit more, and then you get your full fuel. I believe that's known as the Otto cycle, although I may be wrong, I'll have to research that. So all of these O-rings and that need to be changed. And there is a lip seal around here somewhere, which I took out the housing. Housing's currently inside the house, being cleaned in the sink, because why not? So, it's back together, finally. Unfortunately, we had a bit of an issue, which I shall show you now. So if you have a look at this stud, this nut here, there's a stud that comes up from the other side, which, if I dump out my little bag of rubbish, is this stud here. Now that sticks up like this, and that is where that nut holds onto. Unfortunately, this one snapped, so it was a little bit of a delay putting this back together, but we got the part. They were from Diesel Injectors. They have just about everything for this pump. In fact, I think everything for this pump stocked, which is amazing. So got that in, I think it's 2 days delivery, so very happy with that. That's put back together. New little filter screen which goes in here, and all the top is all resealed with new caps. As you can see, I've just put some plastic caps in to stop dirt from getting in. New seals, the lot. I'm thinking maybe of painting it, so I'll just cover this and then spray paint it, put some primer on and cover these bumps, and then some international red, make it look a bit tidier. Obviously not painting any of this, just this part and the body and the head will get painted red. I'll take that off because I'd quite like to, and I'll mask over the badge because I don't want to reduce the authenticity, as it were, of the pump, but I would like it to look quite nice. Other than that, we've not had any further progress on the tractor itself because I'm waiting for it to put this pump back on. There's some more bits. I mean, there was loads of extra bits in this pack which I didn't need because I stripped it all back down, and these are all the parts I needed. I put new bleed screws on because the ones before were a little bit chewed. Where's the other one? The other one's even worse, if I can find it. The other one looks a little bit oval rather than, there it is there. Yes, quite chowed up that, if you compare it to the new one. Yeah, quite chewed up. So tomorrow these should all be getting put back together and hopefully she'll run with any luck anyway. So thanks for watching, and then next time will be it running with any luck. Cheers. Well, she's going with a little bit of smoke. I promise you there's a tractor in there. I think we're missing a cylinder. I believe we may have gained a cylinder, judging on the no smoke. Yeah, a little bit. So, do we have PTO? Well, let's try. That's normal clutch, PTO, all the way back, and oh, maybe not far enough. There we go. How about wheels? Do we have a normal clutch? Well, I just got it in low box. In fact, we've got it in high box. Now we'll put it in low. Put it in first. And will we go? Of course we will. Perfect. Do we have second? We have reverse anyway. It's there somewhere. Where is it? There it is. Perfect. Okay, so this is the test of will it start without easy start? Just on itself, on the starter. I'd say that started pretty well. Still missing on one cylinder, but still not bad. Yes, I think I should probably wash my face. I look like a cat.